Wow, guys, it's great to see you again. Welcome back to episode 52 of Jurassic World the game. That was one sweet card pack with the Baculites. I had to win 3 aquatic battles to get that one, and it is awesome. And here, I actually hatched him. He takes, I think, 2 or 3 days to hatch. So it takes a while, but he looks really cool. And I'm going to go ahead and feed him so you can see how this guy moves around. And I'll be using him in some battles pretty soon. So the way this guy attacks and grabs fish and stuff is totally awesome. And it's cool how he attacks in battle also. But he is a freaky looking guy. I mean, he's like a mix of like an octopus and like some type of a hermit crab or something. Okay, so moving on here. We are at little past level 53. I've got a couple Pteranodons in there because I'm leveling this guy up to level 30 right now. So I'll go ahead and collect those, build them up. And this guy is powerful. He is a legendary pterosaur, so once you get him up to full strength, I mean, he's really strong. But he doesn't have any type of a hybrid, because in an episode soon you'll see I got him maxed out at level 40. And there is no hybrid for him, so I mean, you know, that's as far as he goes, which is kind of disappointing, because I mean, he would make a great hybrid, especially if you could combine him. I would like to combine 2 legendaries. That would make a really strong hybrid, which would be really cool. Here I'm just speeding right on through it so I could show you guys. Usually I don't do that. Usually you don't want to waste cash like that. But once in a while I do. So here, go ahead and level him up to 20. And then pop him in the tank. And we're going to get a level 21. Then feed him to get him up to level 30. So here I'll just leave him for now because he takes a while. Okay, here I came back. And he's done. So let's go ahead and place him and get him up to full strength. At level 40, he's 1,500 something. So I mean, he is really powerful, especially if you get him against aquatic creatures. Makes a huge difference. So the next one I would like to upgrade is one of my aquatic creatures up to level 40, but it's really hard to get DNA. It seems like since the game is updated, it's even harder to get DNA. I think that has something to do with whether you're paying for their new... They have like a new tier system. You pay for it's like VIP events and everything, but it's $45 for 3 months. So I mean, I think that's way out of range. I mean, if it was $45 like permanent, I would definitely consider it, or maybe $5 a month or something. But $15 a month, you could play some pretty good online games for that. I really don't think it's worth that. Okay, so here I got a Shunnosaurus, which is a legendary herbivore. So this guy's pretty powerful, but I don't know about the rest of you guys, but I do not like herbivores. Seems like every time I pick herbivores in a battle, I go up against a bunch of carnivores and I get torn apart. So my favorite in battle is aquatic and pterosaurs, because it seems like there's a lot of people who have carnivores. So if you got carnivores and you're coming against them with aquatic creatures, huge difference. And here you can see I have all the Triceratops statues around my most powerful dinosaurs because you have a much higher earning. And one thing I do miss is this Spinosaurus, because I actually turned him into a hybrid. So I took the Spinosaurus and the Utahraptor and made the Spinoraptor. I got him up to level 20, but he's super expensive. I mean, he's about 10,000 DNA for each one. But, you know, he doesn't have the same look. I mean, the Spinosaurus looks huge and strong, and the Spinoraptor looks like a chicken. A literal chicken. I mean, he's tiny and he moves around like a chicken. So it's like, it's kind of disappointing. I wish they would have kept the Spinosaurus look. Okay, so here we are, just going ahead and leveling up. Once you pass 50, the leveling up takes forever, guys. So, because they have so many, I don't know, so many stupid missions that make no sense. You gotta have 25 herbivore dinosaurs past level 11. You gotta have this many dinosaurs past level 40. It's, I don't know. It's too much of a grind. I mean, once I passed level 50, it's just been grinding and grinding and grinding. And I mean, I've fought a lot of battles. You got to go to what's it called? The challenges. I fought a lot of challenges, and I was getting good DNA before this update. So I'm sort of wondering if, you know, if you don't pay that $45 for VIP, they cut back how much DNA you could get, because that really seems like what's happening. Which, if it is, I mean, that's super disappointing, because I've gotten this far in the game without spending a penny. Right now, I believe I'm at level 55, and I have not spent one penny in this game. I have not bought any card packs. I mean, I got as far as I've got without spending anything. So, I mean, it would be disappointing, you know, if I have to join the VIP. But the thing is, guys, it really depends on views, too. If I start getting a lot of views on these videos, I will join VIP for you guys, to show you guys the new hybrids that are out there, the new battles. I mean, all of that. It's just, it's not worth it for me, but I mean, if I get enough views, I'll do it for you guys. So here is aquatic battle. I think this might actually be the one where I won. What's that guy's name? The guy that was at the beginning of the video with the tentacles. I think this might be where I actually won him. Let's see until it ends. Because I moved that one to the beginning to show you guys, because I mean, it's a really cool aquatic creature. And I'll give you guys a really cool tip on the challenge battles after this battle. Let me see if I got any challenges coming up. I think I do toward the end. So there's a really cool battle tip I gotta give you guys, which you'll win a lot of challenge battles if you haven't already. Okay, so here I'm coming up against the Mosasaurus, and he took me out one hit. Okay. So here I've got my Chronosaurus, which is strong against the Mosasaurus, because shell is good against aquatic. So let's see now. Okay, see, he blocked 7. That's, you know, guys, okay, right there, that was the tip I wanted to give you guys. In these battles, when you start the game, build up your reserve. Usually I will build up my reserve till I'll get like 3 you know, when you start getting 3 turns, I'll pick like 3, put those 3 in reserve. And then most of the time, the other guy won't attack, and you end up with 5 or 6. At that point, attack all out, wipe that guy out, because the majority of the challenge games are controlled by the computer. So what the computer does is once you wipe out one of its guys, it'll put everything into a block on the next turn. So let's say, even if they have like 8, let's say they attack you with 3, they will take 5 and put it into a block. So once you wipe out one of their guys and they wipe you out, you're moving on to your second guy. Never attack. At that point, do 2 reserve, 2 block, and about 95% of the time the other guy's not going to attack, and you're going to have 6. And when you attack with 6, the majority of the time they only have 1 or 2 blocks at that point. So at that point you'll wipe him out, and you'll have 1 guy left. I mean, you'll have 2 guys left. They'll have 1. They'll wipe your guy out. At that point, again, put 2 into reserve, 2 into block, and then majority of the time they won't attack. You've got 6. You attack all out. And I mean, I've won 95% of my challenge battles doing that. So I mean, it's because it seems like the majority of the challenge battles are controlled by the computer. So let me run that through really quick again. So basically, your first 2 turns, put everything into reserve. And then you'll have 5 or 6, attack all out. Once you attack all out, you'll wipe him out. He'll come back, he'll wipe you out, but he's gonna put everything else into block. So your second guy, pick 2 blocks, 2 reserve. And then majority of the 95% of the time they won't do anything. You're gonna end up with 6. Attack 6. 95% of the time you're going to wipe him out. And then he's going to wipe you out, but once again they'll put everything they have left into a block. So at that point you don't attack. As soon as they wipe one of your guys out, don't attack them because they're putting everything into a block. And then that last turn, once you get past that block point, put 2 reserve, 2 block, and 95% of the time they won't attack again. Next turn, attack full out, and majority of the time they only block you 1 time. So you'll win about 95% of your challenges. But the thing is, also watch your classes. I mean, because the challenge dinosaurs the computer picks is close. I believe they go off of your most powerful dinosaur. So you don't want to pick like your most powerful dinosaur at the beginning, then in the middle like a dinosaur that's no good. Because then all 3 dinosaurs are going to be based off of your most powerful one. So I mean, I've done that a few times and I got wiped out easily. Okay, so here, back to the battle. So, they got 1 herbivore, 1 carnivore left. And guys, another thing is, which I did not notice for the longest time, when you click on attack, look to the right of the attack button. It will tell you how much your attack is each time. Because let's say your attack is 250. When you attack twice, that is multiplied by a certain amount. So it's not 500, it's higher than 500. So next to your attack button, you'll see little numbers there. Every time you click it, it'll tell you like how much your attack is going up. So that's a really cool tip, which I wish somebody would have told me like when I first started playing. And if there's any other tips or help you guys need, I mean, I'm willing, I'm more than willing to answer the questions you sent me. I've already had several people, asking for tips and stuff, and I helped them as much as I could. I mean, I enjoy helping you guys out. Okay, so here I was just ranting on this whole episode, but that attack, that's a really good attack, and if you want me to clarify it, leave me a comment. I'll go ahead and tell you guys. Okay, this is bringing us close to the end of the episode. I mean, I had a great time making these for you guys. If you wait till the end, there's an awesome end card with more videos and the next video in the series. I will see you soon.